Hello YouTube, Biolizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you a narrated Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and this is an underused black and white Wi-Fi match against JayJirachi or ProPokéPlayer. He decides to start off with a Crustle, and I decide to start off with an Deoxys. I predict him to go for the Stealth Rocks for turn because it's the obvious move, but he decides to go for an X-Scissor, predicts me to go for that taunt, and X-Scissor is going to bring me down to half, even though I am defensively orientated. And to keep in mind, this is a Deoxys, so yeah, it's just amazing. So I decide to switch out into my Arcanine. Arcanine resists the X-Scissor, and in addition to that, he is bulky in the defensive side, and he has the Intimidate, so X-Scissor is not going to do a thing against me. So now I predict him to switch out, but I just decided to go for a Stab Flare Blitz because I thought it would hit everything on his team. So I just go for it, and I get a critical hit on his Gastrodon plus a burn, and that was just a crucial part already on turn 3 or 4 of this match. So yeah, that was actually quite good for me, but he got some bad hacks on his side in this match. So yeah, be sure to check him out. He's a great battler, but in this battle he just didn't that great. He didn't do that great because of the hacks. I thought he would go for like a Boiling Water, and the only Pokemon that can take that is my Miltank, because Miltank has Heal Bell. So I'm just going to go into Miltank, set up my Stealth Tracks while he goes for the Recover. He's going to go for that Scald eventually, one turn after I predicted that. While he goes for that, he gets a burn, and which is logical. It's not really hacks because you get 30% to get the burn while using Scald, so I don't really mind. I'm not going to stay in here because I know I can't stall him out because I only have Seismic Toss as attacking move while he has Recover. And he predicts me to go for that Seismic Toss, going into his Mages, but I actually go into my Deoxys. And yet, even though Deoxys is a beast in both defensive and special defensive side, he is no match against Miss Mages. And he knows that, because on this turn he's going to go for a substitute, predicting me to switch out. And I'm going to Porygon 2, and I'm just hoping here that he does not have Hidden Power Fighting. And I just hope that this is a Nasty Plot set, because if he has Calm Mind, I really have to hope that my Dark Pulse does maximum damage every time to take down the substitute. So that is what I do. I'm just going to stay in here now. Keep going for that Dark Pulse because it's super effective. So this is kind of a stally part in the battle where he keeps going for that Calm Mind. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for Dark Pulse, hoping to get a critical hit somehow or keep getting maximum damage. And yeah, Dark Pulse again, and he decides to go for a substitute, hoping that he would live that. But I get maximum damage again, kill off his substitute, while he goes for a Hidden Power Fighting. And this was the part where I wasn't hoping for, but he does have Hidden Power Fighting and is able to finish me off with that. So yeah, that was a nice play on his part. But that basically means that I can come in with something else that is potentially faster than him and hope that a Stab Thunderbolt of my Raikou is going to be able to finish him off. But it isn't, so yeah, he's going to go for a Stab Shadow Ball now, and that is nearly going to one-hit KO my Raikou. So that means that with one Thunderbolt I'm going to be able to finish him off. And yeah, I kind of wasted almost two Pokemon on this on this Miss Mages, so that was way too much in my opinion. He goes back into his Gastrodon, and predicting him to either go for the Scald or Recover, I'm gonna go into Miltank because Miltank can basically take both of those. Miltank is just kind of my cool guy here. People intend to use Miltank as a physical defensive wall, but in this team I decided to go with it as a special defensive wall. Basically also because yeah, a lot of people decided to run Blissey back in the days where it wasn't borderline, or what's it called right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a T-Wave now. T-Wave is going to cripple Azelf because Azelf really needs to rely on his speed to take things out because it's frail as hell. So after paralyzing him, I'm just decided to go for my ET because if he does not have U-turn, it basically cannot touch me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch into my Deoxys defense and gonna lay down my spikes while he decides to go for an explosion. And as you guys probably know, because everybody knows that, explosions attack power is lower than this generation, and I really thought that it would do less after the boost, but it nearly takes me out, so that was kind of surprising. So now he switches back into Crustle, and I know that he's going to go either for the X-Scissor or for the Stealth Rocks, so I'm just going to go into Arcanine again. Arcanine can take his hits with relative ease, and yeah, I'm just going to go for a stab close combat now. Not really sure why I did that, because now I get the special defense drop and the defense drop, which means that his Stone Edge is going to be able to finish me off. So that was actually a very bad play on my part. But hey, that's what happens. I'm just going to go for a milk drink now, hoping that he's going to go for a Stone Edge and is going to miss his Stone Edge, but that is not going to happen. He's going to go for a stab Stone Edge, but because it's a Miltank, it's going to survive with relative ease. And I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave right now, because if he decides to go for a Stone Edge, then he has like the accuracy, which because Stone Edge tends to miss a lot, and he also has that fact where he gets the 25% of paralyzation. So I'm just gonna go for my milk drinks here, hoping that he either gets a miss on his Stone Edge or he gets paralyzation, and that is what happens. So that is just great, great prediction of my part. It isn't actually a prediction, but it's something I can rely on. So he decides to go for another Stone Edge. This time he hits, but I don't really mind. And because I didn't mind that my Miltank got burned is because it only has Seismic Toss. That is just a side note I wanted to say. So I'm at an amount of health where I'm not comfortable with, so I'm just going to go for a milk drink again, hoping that he's either going to get the paralyzation or the miss. But now I'm like, hey, I'm not going to stall this guy out forever, so I'm just going to go for that Seismic Toss and take out the Grussel. So Miltank is actually doing pretty good in this battle. Always funny to see how a Miltank can do very bad things. But now, really guys, now the amazing thing happens. He goes into Bisharp, and luckily for me, I get the paralyzation on his first turn after going for the Thunder Wave. But yeah, this is where the madness begins, really. It's just insane. I'm gonna go for a Seismic Toss, and he is going to get another paralyzation. And I was like, okay, cool, I can live with that. As long as he does not get a Swords Dance up, I'm pretty much safe. So I'm just gonna go for another Seismic Toss, knowing that I have to bring him down as low as possible. But he gets up that Swords Dance, and that is just insane, because a Bisharp after Sword Dance is just so strong, you can't imagine. And he has the priority to that Sucker Punch. So I'm gonna predict that, go for a milk drink, and I'm trying to predict him out here. And I'm just trying to predict right on the right turn where I can get a Seismic Toss off. But at this point I just need 2 Seismic Tosses because he has the leftovers. So now I'm gonna predict him to go for another Swords Dance or something else. But he decides to go for a Brick Break, and that was something I did not expect. But yeah, that's just how things roll. I'm just gonna let my Miltank die, and I know that at this point I'm just gonna be able to take him down with a Nightshade coming from my Deoxys. But at this point I was like, okay, he won the game, but he gets the paralyzation at the point where I went for the Nightshade, and that is just a point where the match turned into my favor, because now I'm going to be able to go for a Recover. Recover is going to bring me back up really high. I have my lefties, and he only has that Wheezing, which can't really hurt me. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna keep Nightshading, while the only thing he can do at this point is just Pain Split. So he's gonna keep Pain Splitting he's gonna keep spamming Flamethrower and Pain Split all the way, while I'm just going to be able to Nightshade. And at this point he's gonna go for a Toxic, and that was actually quite a surprising and original move on his part, because you don't often see Weezings with Toxic. You rather see Will-O-Wisp because they are because people tend to use it as a utility set with a Bold Nature or something like that. But yeah, that's not what happens here. I know that after the Nightshade he's going to go for an attacking move, because yeah, the hit points he will recover with Pain Split are not going to be enough. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for another Nightshade. I'm going to finish off that Wheezing, and yeah, that is going to be a good game for him, if I'm correct. I had this match a while ago, so I can't really remember what happened. So, oh no, he still had one Pokemon left. I'm gonna go into Simba while he has Gastrodon. Alright, Gastrodon. But I just switched to Simba because I knew that I had to sacrifice something in the progress. And now I'm just gonna go into my Red Eyes. And Red Eyes is going to go for an Outrage, which is Life Orbed, not Choice Scarfed. If I had Choice Scarfed, I would have lost. I had Life Orb, so that was a good game, ProPokéPlayer. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, now I'm gonna Now I'm gonna announce something new. After every video, I'm going to post a shout out to my great friend, the Rising Silver. He is a guy, lives in the UK. He was on episode 2 of the Super Effective podcast, and he is just a fabulous person and Wi-Fi battler and Pokemon Wi-Fi battler narrator. So overall, he's just an awesome guy, really. If you haven't checked him out yet, then just click on the video. He has uploaded a video this week. He always uploads 2 to 3 battles a week, so he's definitely worth checking out because his videos and narrations are high quality. All you need to do is click his video, which is going to be played in this area in the middle. Just click that, you will be directed to his video, his latest video, and yeah, subscribe to him, enjoy watching his videos because he's really worth it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed my battle. Be sure to check out the Rising Silver and see you in another battle, which will probably be on Tuesday. Bye bye, guys.